subscribe. Darling Radio, watch and subscribe.
So much stuff we got to get into before I get the calls. There's so many things that we got to get into, ladies and gentlemen. So many things happening, so many things going on out here in these internet streets, ladies and gentlemen. So many things happening. The first thing, um, the rapper Lil Baby. Do y'all know there's down in Georgia, there's talk about RICO charges getting put on Lil Baby. Lil Baby and his crew, 4PF. Yeah, the head of Georgia's Public Defenders Council gang unit, they said that their office, they're preparing to put a RICO case involving Lil Baby and the crew he's associated with. They say that he's possibly going to get indicted. Yeah, the game is different out here now, man. They're not really playing games with rappers right now. People are building their careers off prosecuting rappers, especially if they know or even think that you have some kind of street ties. They just had that RICO charge on Young Thug. It didn't work. That kind of backfired on Fonnie Willis. But family's getting real heavy out here in the rap game right now. Let's see, the law enforcement, they know a lot of rappers. They got proximity. If if you're a rapper, you're gonna know somebody in the streets. You're gonna know somebody connected to the street life. You see, and the thing is, a lot of rappers, when they start glorifying that stuff and they try to maintain those street connections for credibility, protection, and I get it. Listen, I get it. We don't get protection as Black people. We don't get protection. So when we are targeted, we have to do things to protect ourselves. And usually that protection comes from your street connections. That's what gangs were initially for. Gangs were used for protection because we were not getting protection. We weren't getting protection from law enforcement. So we would have to do what we needed to do to protect ourselves. So they use that as they get us on the back end with it. Since law enforcement won't really protect us, which we pay taxes to them, we have to protect ourselves. And when we protect ourselves, they say, oops, I got you. You're a gang. They've been doing that to rappers. For a long time, rappers, since the beginning of hip hop, well, since the beginning of commercial hip hop, rappers have been getting targeted, robbed, carjacked. I remember the one time Queen Latifah got carjacked, I think. Y'all remember that some years ago? They were carjacking and robbing everybody. And if rappers carry a gun for protection, they're like, oops, oh, you're not supposed to have that. So we're going to put a gun charge on you. Lil Wayne, you remember Wayne did time at Rikers Island for a gun charge, you see. So they play that little game with us. And here's the thing, a lot of rap labels, they get out here, they're trying to act like crime syndicates. And it's time to cut that out. Yeah, a lot of labels, they try to function as like little street cartels, even with the names. You move like organizations, and then what happens is you got the legit side, and then you got the street dudes, and the street dudes activity, it gets everybody a RICO. Then they frame it as organized crime. You see, so we got to just move and shake a little different out here. And also the damn self dry snitching. That's insane right now. The self dry snitches, it's insane. Cats are telling on themselves on the internet now more than ever. And another thing, a lot of these dudes, they still have street connections that they haven't tied up. They still got open-ended street beefs or some little shit that they've done in the streets that has not been resolved. And then when their music career starts popping, they get taken out. And that's unfortunate, but a lot of times when a lot of these cats get hit up on the streets, there's some street business involved. Like, for example, and God bless the dead, I'm not trying to denigrate anybody's death, but Pop Smoke. Well, Pop Smoke, great rapper, he had a very bright career, but the rumor was, um, and I'm gonna say rumor because we still don't know all the facts, but the rumor was, or the narrative was that he ran off with somebody's whip. Somebody out here, he took their whip and took it out to New York. He took somebody's car that he wasn't supposed to have. That was the narrative, you know. And then he came back to LA knowing that the streets was kind of hot for you. So little stuff like that, you got to be careful. And what happened to the brother? He didn't deserve that. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to justify anything, but I'm saying a lot of times folks try to have a pinky toe in the street game, and then you try to get into the legit rap world, and a lot of that stuff follows you. Like with what's the guy, the Say So P, the guy out there in Memphis. Um, Evidently there was something going on in the streets that he didn't tie up, something happening, and then they got at him. And you know what's interesting about that story? The Say So P guy who was connected to Sauce Walker, the shooter, one of the shooters, they had a very close-up shot of him and they had his name. They were like, yeah, we're looking for such and such. That's a suspect in the shooting of Say So P. Well, yesterday, they found him, the shooter. They found him dead. And then from what I heard, I'm trying to verify this, they said the second shooter, they found him dead. So you know what that means. That means since their names was out there, since one of the guy's names, one of the suspects, his name was out there and the police was looking at him, whoever greenlit that hit, they're like, oh no, 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 we got to get him about the streets. Cause yeah, the minute he get pinched, the minute they arrest this dude and they're already looking for him, when they arrest him, they know he gonna start telling. So they got him out the paint. They got him out the paint for real and allegedly got the other dude out the paint. You see? It's a cold game out here because they understand these cats, they're gonna get behind them doors and start telling. So they're gonna say, hey, a dead man can't tell nothing. Yeah. So it's serious out here. But the thing is, man, the problem now, the street game is different. I'm telling anybody now trying to get involved in some street business, man, go get a job at Chipotle. Get a goddamn Chipotle job. Go ahead and deliver Postmates. Yeah, the streets it's a wrap right now. The streets are raggedy. The streets are too raggedy right now. Because number one, you got too much dry snitching on the internet, too many idiots out here, man. Back in the day, you get in the street game, you're supposed to lay low, all the way low. You're supposed to be damn near invisible if you out there in the street game. Or if you are visible, you don't have your street activities out there. But now you got these idiots dry snitching on themselves online. Dudes out here putting up stacks of money. Man, come on. When y'all put up stacks of money, y'all know folks are watching that. Boy, that's evidence. What y'all think y'all impressing the hood rats? Yeah, you might get a couple of rats, but yeah, you also the feds are like, okay, that looked like about 20,000. Let me jot that down. There's $20,000 in undocumented cash here. Okay. That's gonna go real good in the RICO. They're up here running around posting up guns. I saw one thing where a dude had weed and guns. He was on like Instagram Live. This fool was up there with a bag of weed showing off his weed. Did y'all see that video? This was not too long ago. He was up here showing off just bags of weed he had. And then the feds busting this nigga's house right when he was on live. Like, you stupid ass idiot. Oh, what this is? No justice, no peace. Like, nigga, sit your ass down, idiot. They busted in on this fool live. So who everybody snitched on this nigga. They had a snitching marathon. They were calling the police like the Jerry Lewis telethon on this nigga. Somebody trying to get a reward on this fool. Y'all better understand the game is different. Everybody's out here dry snitching, folks trying to get rewards, folks on TikTok with dope and guns, all for likes. Yeah. And then you try to mix up real crime with entertainment. Y'all sitting up here rapping about the shit you're doing. These fools out here rapping about the people that didn't got killed. I saw the nigga Jimmy on top of the hill. I said, "Are you about to get killed?" They're like, okay, you okay, fool. Back in the day, fools would cats would at least make up some shit. They'd make up some shit. I met Pablo Escobar at the house. You just make the shit up. Just some shit ain't believable. I flew on my jet, and that's what you get. I went to the Bahamas and got me a pet. And you just make up some shit that ain't believable. You just make up now niggas be telling the real shit. I went to 38th and Weston and got me a sack. I blowed that nigga and shot his back, and I shot his mama and shot his dad. I killed that bitch and she was sad. Like, okay. And then folks are tying in all of this shit. They're tying it in. Folks are giving time. You're wrapping timelines. It was a Fulio. Remember him, Fulio, down there in Florida? This fool was naming folks. He was naming real people that got shot, people that he was beefing with. He was naming real people. So I know it was, and then he ended up getting killed himself. He ended up getting hit. So it's reckless, and that's another thing. Public beefs. When y'all get into these public beefs with street activity going on, that gives a blueprint on who's connected to what crew, what happened. That's why you got to watch some of these dudes who try to instigate. Watch these cats who always trying to instigate online beefs. That's some Fed shit. I done said that before. That's Fed shit. Also, the internet, man, it rewards recklessness. The more outrageous the behavior, the more views and the more shares you're going to get. That's where we are with this thing now. So if you out here talking crazy, talking reckless, talking about how gangster you are, I mean, you can get internet fame, you get internet clout. So that makes you want to talk more. That's what Loose Cannon and those dudes up here just talking about all of these criminal activities because it gets a lot of views. And now, bam, you get hit with a RICO. You see? So yeah, we have a new era now where cats are sitting up just saying any and everything on the internet. And if you are in street activities, that don't work. That doesn't work. You got it. The only reason that shit will work is if you are a square. And if you're going to be just saying reckless shit, don't do it in the form of antagonism where you're saying shit and you're making things hot for yourself. You're damn near risking your life. Because you got cats out here who are just saying reckless stuff and putting themselves in danger because that creates clicks and views. If you say something reckless, if you start talking crazy to people, talk crazy about kids or whatever, you'll get a lot of views, even though you're putting yourself in danger. And the more you put yourself in danger, the more people are going to watch because more people want to see something happen to you. You see, so certain people play off that narrative. Let me talk reckless and antagonize people, and folks are want to see something happen to me. So at least I'm gonna get some views. And yeah, you got to risk your life in order to get people to see you. There was a guy out here in LA a couple of years ago who was doing that. What's this guy's name? Y'all, my LA people know what this guy's name was. He had a short-lived career. Um, God, I can't think of his name, but what he would do, he would go out around neighborhoods in LA, disrespect the gang. He'd go out there early in the morning or whatever, like, yeah, I'm over here in Grape Street, Grape Street. Yeah. F- No, no. Yeah, F your dead homies. He would just go to different neighborhoods around LA and do that. And LA, that's some shit. That's suicide. And sure enough, somebody got this dude in Linwood. They caught him and peeled him back. So they offed him real quick. The people saw that coming a mile away. Some other dudes was out here dissing Nipsey's mural. Some guys were out here doing that, getting in front of Nipsey's mural, trying to disrespect. They got peeled back. You know what I'm saying? So people get out here and risk their lives in order to get internet clout. Yeah, the internet, that's the new clout. And unfortunately, a lot of people who don't really have talent, they got to do reckless shit in order to get people to look at them. Um, it creates a negative narrative. Now, if you are out of the streets and you do a little reckless, weird stuff, that's cool. Like for example, the one of the most popular guys on the internet right now, the IShowSpeed dude. That IShowSpeed dude, he what there? Yeah, yeah. That IShowSpeed, he does real goofy stuff, but he ain't no street dude at all. He don't get into street antagonism, nothing like that. He just does a lot of goofy stuff, and he's blown up. This guy's huge on the internet. He's huge. And he goes around the world. He's over there in China now, just drawing large crowds, thousands of people going to see him. The thing is with that guy, he tapped in with the because he was a gamer, and that's a big thing too. The whole gaming community, that's a big thing. The gaming thing, because it's international. It's an international thing. And what he also did, I Show Speed, he tapped into that soccer crowd. He was talking, he had like this obsession with Cristiano Ronaldo. He was a big soccer player. So he kind of tapped into that soccer fan base. And I Show Speed, he has this real high energy, goofy disposition. He does these over the top facial expressions, loud reactions, a lot of physical comedy, just a lot of chaotic energy. So that transcends a lot of language barriers, and his clips go viral all the time. Like my son, they love that bullshit. They watch him. My kids like him because it's like it's over the top stuff. Yeah, and he makes these goofy expressions, and it's funny. Some of it is funny. It has a lot of youth appeal. Like again, kids like it. A lot of his stuff turns into memes. You dig? He does a lot of crossover stuff. And also when he goes international, he goes to the international community. The international community, they're already obsessed with Black American culture. They're already obsessed with that. They're very obsessed with this, with what we're doing. So, they to see a Black American go over to some of these places, um, they just want to see what we got going on. I'm telling you, because a lot of us don't go to some of those places. And a lot of these people are like secretly obsessed with us. Okay. Now, some of these international fans, they'll engage in some racist shit. I saw some with I Show Speed where some guy, he was in China, some guy gave him like a bucket of KFC and a banana. So you got this weird obsession that actually turns into jealousy sometimes. You understand? Because a lot of these people, they almost resent, not a lot, but sometimes you got a couple of the knuckleheads who resent that, we get so much notoriety. When foundational Black Americans go to these different cities and different countries, people are just enamored with us. They just have to see what we got going on. Even if we just show up, it's like, okay, what do these guys got going on? Like, wow, look, a Black American. Oh my God. Just like with that sister Onija, the sister who was over there in Pakistan. People were just enthralled with that woman. And where is she now, by the way? Where the hell is she now? I hope she's all right. But that woman had a whole country enthralled with her. You see? It's that energy, just the energy that we have. It's very, very interesting. Now, let me talk to some of the family here. Y'all raise your hands. Let's get some of y'all up in here because we do have a lot of people in the building. We got over 1,000 already. We're going to have a couple of thousand up in here throughout the broadcast. So, y'all raise your hands, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get you up in here. Let's get Dat Nikah. What's up, Dat Nikah? What's up, Dat?
What's up, Killer? Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, my
Good
brother. How
morning,
are you?
good evening. I'm fine, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You should be you. I don't know if you tried this. You should do stand up comedy because the way you be when niggas come in here and the way you talk to them, you are a funny guy, bro. Like not funny like weird funny, but like funny like stand up comedian funny. You are that dude with the funny jokes and shit.
Yeah,
You can roast niggas. You're an elite roaster.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's part of the code. Thank you, brother. But yeah, that's a part of the FBA
Uh,
culture, man. Dude, we were, man, I went to a school where you had to roast. Dude. That's how you got your weight up. Dude, if you sat at that lunchroom table, either you were gonna light somebody else up or you were gonna get lit up. You better know how to roast back because the kids at our school was vicious, but it made you emotionally and spiritually stronger. That was the purpose of roasting. It's always been the purpose of foundational Black American roasting. It builds up your character. That's why tethers get so bent out of shape. You got tethers, not grown ass tethers, still crying, talking about they got called a booty scratcher when they was 8 years old. They get roasted once and it them up for the rest of their lives. We don't sit here and think about no shit like that. Hey, that's we get roasted, we roast back. That's just a part of the culture. Yeah, that is a part of the culture. Let's get Safia in here. Sister Safia. Hop on in here, Sister Safia. What's up, dear? Sister Safia, unmute your microphone, beloved. Sister Safia.
Hey,
Hey, dear.
guess what?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Today is my birthday.
Uh-oh, happy birthday to you, sis.
Thank
Now,
you.
Sophia, how old are you?
I am 43.
Okay, is that your club age or that's your real age?
That's my real age.
Okay, because y'all women, y'all got a club age, the age y'all tell
Oh,
niggas
my
at the
club
club.
age is 29.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. What did you do for your birthday?
Well, I just got off of work, so I got a week off from my job. So I am going to relax, get some stuff done, you know. So yeah. I'm working on a book.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna take a page out of your book and go into hibernation to come out so I can have some residuals.
yes, yes, yes. Now, what you gonna write? What are you writing about?
It's dealing with spirituality.
Oh,
I'm
good.
really big in manifestation and spirituality, and I want to teach that to our people.
Oh, that'll be beautiful. That'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
So, now you going on any dates? Anybody taking you on a date for your birthday?
I don't know yet, but I know I'm having a birthday party on Friday.
Okay, we got to get you a dude. We got to get you a dude. What city you in?
No, I'm in Cleveland. I got a dude. I got a dude.
Wait a minute. How you got a dude? You don't know if you going out for you. He ain't gonna take you out for your birthday.
It's a long story. It's a long
Oh
story.
Lord. Okay.
No, it's sad. His mother had the same birthday as mine, and this is the first year she transitioned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so I don't want to bother. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But hell, he can take your ass to Applebee's or something. Shit.
I'm gonna let him have his moment.
Okay.
There'll be plenty more birthdays.
There you go. There you go. All right,
Yeah.
beloved. But thank you so much, dear. Shout out to
You're
Sophia.
welcome.
Shout out to Sophia. All right, let's get Samadhi. Let's get Samadhi in the building. What's up, Mr. Samadhi? Unmute your microphone.
Tariq, my brother, how we doing?
I'm good, Samadhi. How are you?
I'm doing well, bro. I'm really appreciative of these late night spaces that you host.
Oh yeah,
I've had the privilege of listening about probably a few times, and I really enjoy your banter back and forth. So hopefully you don't clap me, but allow me to just ask you a question if you don't mind.
absolutely, absolutely. Now, about before you do that, now are you a white guy or a Middle Eastern guy?
Neither.
Which one are
Usually
you?
you're pretty good with that. Usually you're pretty good with telling who people are from based on their accent and how they speak.
Right, right. Because I'm getting Middle Eastern from you. I'm getting like North Africa, Middle East. Now, where you from?
I'm from Southeast Asia.
Really?
Yes.
Southeast Asia. What? Let me see. Thailand,
Starts with a V and ends with an M.
Vietnam.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Man, yeah, we're going to be over there in Asia in a few months. We're going to be over there in Japan. So, what's on your mind, somebody?
I've never heard you speak about cryptocurrency, so I just wanted to get your take on crypto in terms of like a new asset class and what your views are on crypto.
Yeah, I've spoken about it before. It's cool. It's like a new currency. So, crypto is crypto. Nothing too much to say about it. Everybody's talking about it. That's a hot topic. So yeah, it is what it is. I've dealt with Bitcoin and all that stuff. I wish I had invested in it earlier. Max Kaiser, who's real big on that, he tried to put me up on crypto over a decade ago, and I kind of dismissed him, and I kicked myself in the head for that. But yeah, yeah, crypto is cool. So, is there anything special we need to know about it?
I mean, with Liberation Day coming up April 2nd and these tariff war, I think crypto plays a part in this that I don't really hear too many people speak it in regards to tying it all together. But the question is, what is the United States being liberated from? So I feel that the Federal Reserve System, along with the IRS, crypto serves as a potential solution
Mhm.
to the fiat currency system. And I just wanted to get your take on that in particular in terms of Liberation Day on how it ties to
Now,
crypto.
what is Liberation Day? What is that?
Well, it's something that President Trump announced in terms of April 2nd. Supposedly, that's the day where all the tariffs are going to be reciprocated with different countries. And he chose the word liberation. And I digged a little bit into it. But apparently, the same day, April 2nd, in 1792, the United States started its first mint, which is basically silver and gold. And according to Grok, because I grok this, what I feel President Trump means by "make America great again" is during the period of, let's say, 1800 to about 1913. This is where United States didn't have income tax and they didn't have the Federal Reserve. Both were created in 1913.
Right.
So I feel he's bringing us back around that time frame, and hence why the word Liberation Day. It starts on April 2nd.
Okay. All right, that's an interesting take. But yeah, I'll look more into that. I'll look more into that. But thank you so much. All right, let's get Coach in here. Coach, hop on in here, please. Coach, hop on in. Oh, well, did I let you in my bad, Coach. My bad. That's on me. Thought I let you in and I didn't. My bad. Go ahead, Coach.
Hello?
What's up, Coach?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, how you doing, Flex?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I just want to give you a shout out real quick. I got some root work, man. That you should also advertise that. That stuff lasts a while because
Yes,
I
it
had it
does.
for almost 2 months. And
Oh
so,
yeah. Oh yeah,
so
yeah. It definitely lasts. Your root work is not a joke. Yeah, it sound like, brother, it sound like you roller skating in the rain. It was some real weird sounds going on back there, brother. All right, when y'all call up, I hope you guys are stationary. Hope you guys are not just rolling around everywhere. All right, let's get Lee Solo in the building. Lee Solo in the building. Hop on in, Lee Solo. Oh, what happened, Lee? Lee, you want to unmute your mic? All right. While Lee is waiting to unmute his mic, let me get some more folks in here because we do have a lot of people in here. Let's get Jay. Let's get Jay in the building. Yo, Lee, are you here, Lee? All right. Jay, let's try Jay. Unmute your microphone, Jay. All right. Since Jay is not unmuting his microphone, let's try on code. Let's try on code in the building. On code, hop on in. On code, hop in. Okay, everybody, listen. If everybody's phone is janky,
I'm here.
what's up, on code?
Hey, what's up, Professor Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. Much love to you. Shout out to you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I just want to talk about the Pan-Africanism and the so-called Pan-Africans that be calling up here.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't be a Democratic shield and be a Pan-Africanist. It's
Oh, yeah.
oxymoronic,
Oh, yeah.
you know. And there's those Africans that be talking about is the Jews, dude. Come on now. There's African Jews that have done nothing. Like, how could you say it's Jews and not say it's white Jews or
Oh, yeah.
European Jews?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
a damn
that
shame.
yeah, and that's a cop out. I don't let folks get that off. Yeah, that's a con game. Whenever they call up the tethers or even the white supremacists call up trying to say, oh, it's not the white supremacists, dude. It's really the Jews. I played a clip from like Jerry Springer's show from like 30 years ago. Some white kids on there talking about it was really Jews who started slavery and all that stuff. That's such a con game. Don't ever fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't ever fall for that. That's a white supremacist trick. You had Christian white supremacists and you had anti-black Jewish people who were all working together. They were working in conjunction. They cannot point the finger. They were all under the banner of whiteness and anti-blackness. You dig? And it was mostly Christian white supremacists doing it. Don't let them wiggle out of it. See, they want to play that Jewish game, so they'll sit here and act like they're really against Jewish people, which they're not. What happens is they want black folks to start agreeing with them and criticizing the Jews so that they, the white supremacists, can run and jump over there with the Jewish community and start denigrating black society together. That's a con game that you don't fall for. That's a con game you don't fall for. They want you to start going after Jewish people so they can go jump over there with the Jewish people and like, hey, see, that black is the real racist. Well, let's both get them. See, that's the con game that they try to trip you up with. You see. Jay, you in here?
Yes, how you doing, Tariq?
What's up, Jay? How are you? I'm good.
I'm great, sir. My bad. I didn't unmute my mic the first time. I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah. But we're here. So what's on
So,
your mind, brother?
I just want to say I'm originally from Louisiana. My whole family, my whole bloodline is from there, but I've been living abroad for about 15 years now. And I just want to say, as far as if I guess I am a FBA, but I have lived abroad in the Middle East most of my time. I do have a different look as far as like how other they call them, I guess, blacks in the diaspora view Black Americans, and I must say this: I feel like it's the blacks that moved to like Europe and America that has that negative view upon Black Americans, because when you meet other Africans from Africa or like Africans that live in the Middle East or whatever, it's different. And I think is something when they get to America, they feel like they could change I guess they whole wash
Yeah, I get
whatever.
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And
Yeah.
by the way, are you in Dubai?
Yes,
Or,
I do live in
or
Dubai.
are you out there teaching? They got you teaching out there?
No, 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 no. I'm not a teacher, but it's a lot of Black Americans that do teach here.
Yeah.
But I'm government.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
hmm
But yeah, I get exactly what you're saying because I've met Africans in Dubai. I've met Africans in Europe. They're actually cool. The ones who are in Europe are actually very, very cool. The
Mm-hmm.
ones who get to the United States, that's the problem. Because what happens is in the United States, there's a racial hierarchy, and they understand that foundational Black Americans in the racial hierarchy are supposed to be on the bottom. And they come over here and try to line themselves up with the white supremacist. So they start getting into anti FBA antagonism over here. You see, so that's the difference. Whereas that hierarchy isn't as pronounced over in the UK. It's not, they don't even have it over in Dubai. So it's not even practical to kind of hate on us. People hate on us so they can get brownie points, like this guy here, Nakeem. Now, this is a tether. He's a tether from Nigeria. You're from Nigeria, right, Nakeem?
Yeah, man.
Right,
Yeah, man.
right. But he's
I'm
over
just trying
here.
to get you.
He's over here. He's over here, and he has a lot of FBA vitriol. So what's on your mind? Let me hear what's your new talking point or your regurgitated talking point, Nakeem.
I always got something for you, man. Since you very skilled at making these documentaries, man. Very skilled. I'll give that to you. But I do have an idea where you can fund some of that money towards, man. Just make a Afro beats documentary, man. I think you would knock that out the park, man.
So make an Afro Beats documentary.
Yeah, yeah, where you can do where you kind of can compare it to hip hop and say how it's way more safer. You can come in the industry and stay alive and make money.
So you're saying Afro Beats is safer than hip hop.
Yeah, yeah, it's much safer than hip hop. They even targeting Angie Stone, man. She a gospel singer,
Right.
man.
But yeah, over in your homeland, you got a Boko Haram. They didn't kidnap whole villages, so they can't even make the Afro beats because they didn't got kidnapped by Boko Haram and shot up by child soldiers running around your
Right.
village. So,
Oh man,
so
no
is
man,
that
we just
safe? Is that safe?
no, it's not. It's not. That's why we out here in America making it better for you guys, man.
Oh, how are you making it better for us?
We showing you how to make it through the industry without having to do anything gay, either having to do any debauchery. We stay solid as men and making money.
Right. Well,
What's wrong with that,
well,
man?
how come you couldn't do all of that in your homeland?
Well, I can't help where I was born, sir.
Right, but you could help doing something better for it. How come you couldn't do all of these great things in your homeland?
Well, sir, I was born here, so I'm going to make what the country where I was born at better, sir.
Yeah, but you claim your foreign heritage. That's where your family's from, and that's why you have a camaraderie with Afro beats. You have you pay an homage to your homeland. Your homeland is Nigeria. That's your ancestral homeland. But you won't do anything great for Nigeria. Well, why don't y'all do anything for your homeland?
Well, sir, we this is just like that's just like asking why the Jewish guys don't send money to Israel or why
They do.
you know.
Israel is papered up. Are you insane? Israel is papered all the way up. They make sure they're good. They're gonna look out for each other. Y'all, how come y'all don't make sure your village is good? Y'all just leave everybody stranded and hungry. Then
Come
we
on, man. You acting like Africa is just all it's just dirt and huts, man. We got some cities, man. We got hotels. We have resorts, everything, man. Why? Well,
right.
you know.
And I love some of the folks over there, man. You got beautiful people over there. And I like many of the people over there. I like them. That's why I'm saying y'all don't do them dirty. I've helped more of the people over there than you have, brother Hakeem. Yeah,
Oh, come on, man.
come on, brother. I didn't went over there and helped out some orphanages and farmers, and I didn't help people. Y'all don't be doing shit, man. Y'all act like they don't even exist. You leave your mama out there, your grandma out there in a hut getting attacked by hyenas and shit. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all got to stop. I wouldn't let my granny get attacked by a hyena. I would stop that shit. I just wouldn't let it happen, sir. Yeah. Right, Hakeem?
No, man. No, man. We was born here, so we just gonna make it better. I'm just saying, just make the documentary, man. You know, where you can just play it off hip hop versus Afro beats. You
Mhm.
know, yeah, man, it's perfect.
Yeah,
I think it'll work out, man.
there it is. There it is. All right, thank you, Hakeem. All right, man, go save your granny. Get them hyenas off your granny, brother. Come on. You got to do better. You got to do better.
Slide on that rude work. Slide on that rude work. Slide on that rude work. Slide on that rude work.